Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we have an unboxing video for a brand new Sonic figure. This is actually the second release of Cream. We also have the original one that we can compare with a little bit later on. But this is Cream from Sonic the Hedgehog. Some of you may not know who Cream is. Cream was largely a part of Sonic X. I think that's when she started becoming prevalent. She was also in the DS games, not 3DS, what was it, Sonic Rush, I believe? And she was most notably part of Team Rose, in Sonic Heroes, along with Big the Cat and, of course, Amy herself. So, we have now, with this one, got the completion of that set, which means we have also completed Team Dark, Team Chaotix, and, of course, the Sonic Heroes themselves, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So this is actually completion of all of that. We also have Metal X, and now all we need is Metal Overlord, and we have literally everything from that game, which is very, very awesome. I would love a Metal Overlord figure. Let's take a look at Cream. So she has 12 points for Articulation. In this same set, you can also get a reprint of Sonic and Metal Sonic. You also get the Infinite figure, which we do have, and that is going to be the next video that is going up. Don't you worry, we shall get around to him. And, of course, Cream. So, 12 points for Articulation, and she has a little blurb here, so let's take a little read of this. Cream is a pure, well-mannered and loyal friend to everyone she meets. She can traverse obstacles by using her large ears to fly, defeat enemies with the help of her cute and cuddly chow companion, Cheese. Cheese, which is not included with Cream. Instead, Cream comes with an ice cream cone. However, you can get just a regular chow, and that is exactly what Cheese is, and that is what I have also brought with me for doing this unboxing video. So, first of all, let's look at the figure herself. Let's look at Cream and jump right into this. So we're not keeping the box, that infers madness. So this is getting all destroyed. This Cream is going to get added into our display cabinet, where she shall be shown along with the rest of the Sonic figurines. Now, there doesn't appear to be anything keeping her locked in there, so that is good. Nothing that we need to cut off or no little plastic things. However, instead, I do remember that Sonic figures do love to do this thing where they roll the plastic in over the top of these bits here, making it slightly difficult to get out. So the best way to do this is to free the hands first of all, and then we're going to try and free the feet, and then we're going to try and get Cream to escape from her plastic prison from there. We're going to try and do all of this without, of course, damaging the figure herself, which would be very bad at this point. So she is relatively rare to come by, and I think the reason that she is rare, and I remember reading this about Hasbro releasing Power Ranger figures, that the female figures were always harder to come by on the basis that Hasbro thought that people wouldn't want to buy the female figures. And I think that is a load of crap. I think anyone that is trying to complete a collection isn't just going to stop once they've got 3 of the collection. I think a lot of people are going to try and finish the collection entirely. So, if that's the reason why Cream doesn't have as many figures, and that's the reason why she is slightly hard to come by, I think that personally is bullcrap, and would like to see a stop to that. I think everything should be given. I mean, I understand that some figures will be more popular than others, but there's no reason to short print figures, is what I'm trying to say. So here we go, there is Cream. She is very well animated and articulated. She has the big floppy ears that she is known for. She has shoulder rotation. Her hand is on a ball joint, and I'm sure the other arm is exactly the same. She does have knee joints here, although they don't really go that far, as you can see, because she is quite a short figure. I'm actually surprised that this is the 4-inch range. and not one of the 2-inch ones, because maybe they wanted to make her 2-inch, and then they decided that she would be just a little bit too large for the 2-inch range, because they did bring out Charmy that way. Let's take a... So there we go, there is the back of her, with her little ears and such. The feet are very, very basic, but I think that is the way that they are designed to be. She does have her little bow there, her little one-piece skirt, and yeah, what can I say? It looks like cream. Her ice cream is actually more detailed than what you would think it is. You can see there that it's actually got little sparkles in it and things. And there is the cone side, which actually does have a little cone around it, and also the little, paper bit for holding it. So that is pretty crazy. And that just sits in there. How well does it fit? Yeah, okay, you can even do it upside down and it won't fall off. So that is pretty cool to see. That is just a nice little accessory to give her something, rather than just have her by herself. So before we go any further, now that we've done the articulation and the figure of Cream herself, let's do some little size comparisons. So first of all, let's compare her to the original Cream, and this Cream came as the Sonic X figures, and I can immediately say that I prefer the new Cream. I think the positioning of the eyes, the positioning of the face and everything looks a lot better. The colours stand out a lot more on the new figure. I think she is more correct to scale in the new version as well. What company is it that does this again? I have completely forgotten. Because I believe the one on the rest, so this is Jakks Pacific. And I believe the one on the right is from Toy Island, I believe. Also, the Toy Island one don't have very much articulation. You can move the head, you can move the arms, and that is literally about it. But also, I think the ear length looks a lot better. I think this looks a lot more like Cream. For a long time, this was the only Cream figure that you could get, and you can see there that the ears are actually moulded into the head, and there isn't much articulation going on. And I think actually Cream came as an accessory with someone else. If memory serves me right, I don't think Cream came as a figure by herself. In fact, actually, I think Cream and Cheese came together as well. So that is another thing. So there is the original Cream along with the new Cream. And I think the new Cream is a lot better in terms of looks. Now let's bring out the original and new Cheese. So here is the original Cheese that came with Cream. He has zero articulation whatsoever, and here is the new Chow, which I think looks a lot more like a Chow does than this little guy. I think this was a good first attempt, but I think that they have done so much better in terms of effort with the newer ones made by the Jakks Pacific line, and I really love the way that Jakks Pacific line is going. They are bringing out some really cool old school figures, as well as, well, not even just old school. I mean, some of the stuff is new as well. In fact, actually, we're going to get into that because we have some Sonic Prime figures as well. And with only 2. We don't have all 4 of them yet. Although those might be coming in a little bit soon. But yeah, I really like the way that Jakks Pacific are making these. See, all like going back through the classic ones, bringing out the Robo Sonic or the Silver Sonic or the Mecha Sonic or whatever you want to call them. The one that was the semi-end boss of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, bringing out the Egg Robo and the Eggomatic and things. All that stuff that is just really, really awesome for an old school Sonic guy like me. And I think it's probably pretty cool for a lot of the new kids out there as well. So whether you're a collector, whether you're old school like me, or whether you're new and you just love Sonic the Hedgehog, there's definitely something there for everyone. And this new stuff looks so much nicer and is so much easier to get and so much cheaper than what these guys are, because, oh my goodness, if you are an old school collector like me, you know how difficult it is to get the full completion of the toy island, which I have done, and oh, I can tell you it hurt my wallet. So, let's move well, actually, let's keep the toy island stuff over here to the side. And what we're going to bring in now is we're going to bring in Team Amy Rose. So we have here the brand new Amy. Of course, this is the 4-inch range. And Big the Cat, who is called so because, well, that very much describes him. And there we go, there we have Team Rose. And you can see that the scale is so much better with that cream, with Amy, and with Big the Cat as well. Because when you originally had these ones, cream was almost the same height as Amy, which of course is not correct. And I think that looks, that looks amazing. That is, you know, Sonic Heroes in a nutshell for me. You know, there is the Team Rose. We already got Team Dark once we got, I think Rouge was the last one that we were waiting for. But we also got the E123 figure, which was brand new. There had never been a figure of E1234. We did have E102 Beta, which was a nightmare to get hold of. And we, of course, have Sonic, Tails and Knuckles. And, of course, Team Chaotix. We only just recently got the 2-inch Charmy B to finish off Vector and Espio. So that is very, very cool as well. So, the last thing that I want to do, the last thing that I do in my little review and unboxing videos, is we bring out the rotation gimmick. Oh my goodness, I don't normally hit the camera, but it does happen on occasion. Is we bring out the rotation gimmick and let you guys see a full 360 of the new character. So let's just move Big and Amy over to the sides here. Cheese, you're going to have to sit in the corner as well, because this is Cream's time to shine in the sun. And there we are. There is Cream in all of her glory with her ice cream as well. I think the joke is supposed to be cream and cheese, but the fact that they've given Cream ice cream, I think, is a cool little nod to her name and to the gimmick. And just before we finish off, I'm just going to, once we get the full rotation here of Cream, we're going to add in all of Team Rose. There we are, so that we can see all of them together in their glory. And there we are. And there you have it. Is Big going to hit off the edge of the wall? No, he's just managed to graze it. Fantastic. And there we are. There is Team Rose, which is a very, very difficult team to get the full completion of. However, it is doable now with relative ease, thanks to Jakks Pacific releasing all of the figures, because getting an Amy figure, getting a Big the Cat figure, and getting a Cream was all very difficult back in the day, and now all of them have all been released to a way that is Amy going to hit the wall? No, she manages to avoid it as well. Fantastic. To a way that is relatively easily affordable and not entirely difficult to get online. Some of them are a little bit rarer than others, of course, but they are obtainable, which is fantastic. So, that is going to be it for this little video, and remember to stay tuned, because in the next video, this pain persists. I can't resist, and that's what it takes to see Infinite. That's right, folks, we're going to see Infinite. It's actually his second time getting a figure. I do have the original, but I have not unboxed it because he is worth a fortune. And I never wanted to open that original figure, and thankfully I haven't. So this new one, this 4-inch one, is going to be the first unboxing for Infinite for me, and he also comes with the crystal, the Infinity Gem, or whatever it is called. I'm sure I'll remember by the name of the next video. Comes with that as well, which is first in the line. That is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye everybody.